Madison, what are these? What in God's name? Were you aware of these? No, sir. I know not of what you're talking about. These are commissions signed by Adams. I knew he was conniving. That sinister man was up all night admitting Federalists into the judicial system. He simply cannot accept the fact that there has been a national change in preferred parties. Madison, you must not deliver these commissions. You know doing so would affect our power. It was Adams' responsibility to assure the deliverance of these documents, not ours. Yes, sir, Mr. President. I would be delighted to dispose of this filth.
Chief Justice Marshall! Chief Justice Marshall! Chief Justice Marshall! Chief Justice Marshall! Chief Justice Marshall!
What is it? What is it, Mr. Marbury? You won't believe what Jefferson and James Madison are already up to in their first days of office. Okay, I'm listening. Adams was up all night, several nights ago, admitting many of us Federalists, including you, into positions in the judicial system. James Madison, who is now in charge of delivering those commissions, has refused to deliver them, preventing us from having any judicial power. It is just the beginning of their term, and the Democratic Republicans are already attempting to restrict and smother us. So what is it that you want me to do about this ordeal? Well, Your Honor, I wish for you to grant me a writ of mandamus as stated in the Judiciary Act of 1789, declaring that Madison is withholding documentation deserved to me, which would in turn bestow upon me my rightful position in the judicial system. The Judiciary Act of 1789? A writ of mandamus? Do you know what kind of pressure that puts on me? It's not as quick and easy as a snap of my fingers. I'm not God, but it's not just for me. It's about me, and it's about you, and it's about all of the Federalist Party. Whether it concerns me or you is not pressing to my concern. See it through my eyes, as the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court in the judicial system, as the minority party in the national government. I have to make sure I watch my P's and Q's, cross my T's, and dot my I's. I cannot falter, I cannot stumble, and I sure as heck cannot look like a child picking his favorite flavor in the world of politics. It is not as simply done as you wish it to be. Yeah, and I can't look like a child being pushed around by a playground bully. Think about it, Your Honor. Maybe you'll have a change of heart. Order in the court! I've always wanted to say that. But if I'm not careful, I will have to say that because there will be good cause for unrest, not only in this courtroom, but also in this nation. If I grant Marbury his requested mandamus, it'll please the Federalists, but it'll create greater conflict between us and the Democratic Republicans. If I refuse to issue it, it'll seem as if I'm submitting to the pressure and power of the Democratic Republicans. Let me take a look at this so-called Judiciary Act. Ah! I knew there had to be a solution. Send word for Marbury and Madison. I said... Oh. I suppose I'll achieve them myself. Gentlemen, welcome. I have finally reached a conclusion for this controversy. I have determined that the basis on which you are requesting a writ of mandamus on Marbury are unconstitutional. It states nowhere in the Constitution that the judicial system is to have any say in the political appointment of an individual. Seeing as this is the case, your request for a mandamus is no longer an option and completely null and void. As for you, Mr. Madison, although you no longer face further legal issue, it would be disheartening to me to find that Marbury's accusations are true, since I think of you as a man of honesty, integrity, and dignity. But surely there's something else that can be said about the situation. Surely there's something else that you can do. This is something else. There is nothing else. There are no other avenues except the Marbury, except the ruling, except the words coming out of my mouth, because what I say is law. Literally.